Have you ever wondered why your dinner plate rarely features lion steak or tiger chops? It's an interesting question, and it goes beyond mere taste preferences. Humans have historically avoided eating carnivorous animals, and there's a plethora of reasons why. Think about it. When was the last time you saw a restaurant menu offering wolf burgers or eagle wings? Probably never. This aversion isn't just a random quirk, it's deeply rooted in our evolutionary history and societal norms. From health risks to hunting dangers and cultural taboos to nutritional content, there's a lot to unpack. By the end of this journey, you'll understand why sticking to herbivores and omnivores might just be a safer, more practical choice. Eating predators can be hazardous to your health. Carnivorous animals are at the top of the food chain, and they accumulate toxins from their prey. This phenomenon, known as biomagnification, means that the higher an animal is on the trophic level, the more concentrated the toxins in its body. These toxins can include heavy metals like mercury and lead, as well as various pollutants and parasites. For instance, mercury poisoning can lead to neurological damage, while parasites can cause a range of illnesses. Moreover, predators often have higher levels of certain hormones and enzymes that can affect human health. So while the idea of a lion steak might sound adventurous, the reality is that it comes with significant health risks. It's no wonder that humans have largely avoided eating carnivorous animals, opting instead for safer, more reliable sources of protein. To fully grasp why we don't eat carnivores, it's essential to understand the concept of trophic levels. The food chain is divided into these levels, each representing a step in the flow of energy and nutrients. Plants are at the bottom, followed by herbivores, then omnivores, and finally carnivores at the top. Each level consumes the one below it, creating a pyramid of energy transfer. Carnivores are at the apex of this pyramid, meaning they have the least amount of available energy. This inefficiency makes eating predators not just a health risk, but also an impractical choice from an energy standpoint. It's a matter of simple biology. Eating lower on the food chain is more sustainable and provides more energy per bite. This practical approach to nutrition has been passed down through generations, shaping our dietary habits today. Hunting predators is no walk in the park. It's dangerous, labor-intensive, and often downright inefficient. Carnivores are typically more elusive, agile, and aggressive than herbivores. They have evolved to be top-notch hunters themselves, making them formidable adversaries. This makes the task of hunting them not only risky, but also resource-intensive. Even with modern technology, hunting large carnivores remains perilous. The potential for injury or death is significantly greater compared to hunting herbivores like deer or rabbits. Moreover, the yield from hunting carnivores is often less rewarding. Predators tend to be solitary or move in small groups, making them harder to find. The effort-to-reward ratio is much higher when hunting herbivores, making it a more practical choice for sustenance. This pragmatic approach has influenced our dietary preferences, steering us away from the beasts of prey. Cultural factors also play a significant role in why we avoid eating carnivores. Throughout history, many societies have developed taboos against consuming predators. These taboos are often rooted in a combination of practical experience and spiritual beliefs. For instance, many cultures revere predators as symbols of strength, courage, and independence, making them unsuitable for consumption. In some societies, eating a predator is seen as akin to cannibalism. Predators are often viewed as kindred spirits, sharing traits that humans admire and aspire to. This cultural reverence for predators has led to the development of taboos that persist to this day. Our ancestors' experiences and beliefs have shaped our modern dietary habits, steering us away from the beasts of prey and towards more familiar and palatable options. Of course, there are exceptions to every rule. In some cultures, certain predators are considered delicacies. Sharks and alligators, for instance, are consumed in various parts of the world. Shark meat is consumed in many coastal regions around the world. It's often seen as a status symbol and is prized for its unique flavor. However, it comes with its own set of risks. Sharks are apex predators and accumulate high levels of mercury and other toxins. Despite these risks, the cultural and culinary value of shark meat makes it a sought-after delicacy. Alligator meat is another example of a predator that's commonly consumed. These exceptions highlight the complex interplay between cultural practices and dietary choices. When it comes to eating predators, the risks often outweigh the benefits. As we've discussed, the health risks associated with consuming higher trophic level animals are significant. Toxins, parasites, and hormonal imbalances make predator meat a less than ideal choice from a health perspective. However, the cultural and culinary allure of certain predators can sometimes tip the scales. In the case of sharks, the high levels of mercury and other toxins present a serious health risk. Yet the cultural significance and unique flavor make shark meat a prized delicacy in many coastal regions. That said, the practical challenges of hunting and preparing predator meat cannot be ignored. These practical considerations have historically steered humans towards safer and more efficient sources of protein. The nutritional content of predator meat also plays a role in our aversion to it. Predators tend to have different muscle compositions compared to herbivores and omnivores. Their muscles are often tougher and contain higher levels of certain compounds that can affect the taste and texture of the meat. For instance, predator meat typically has higher levels of myoglobin, which can make the meat darker and gamier. Additionally, the higher levels of uric acid in predator meat can contribute to health issues like gout, making it a less desirable choice from a nutritional standpoint. In contrast, herbivores and omnivores tend to have healthier fat profiles, making them a better choice for a balanced diet. Our ancestors likely recognized these differences, favoring meat that offered better nutritional value and fewer health risks. There are also ethical considerations when it comes to eating carnivores. Predators play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of ecosystems. They help control the populations of other animals, preventing overgrazing and maintaining biodiversity. Hunting and consuming predators can disrupt these delicate balances, leading to unintended ecological consequences. Moreover, many predators are endangered or threatened species. Hunting them for food can exacerbate these issues, pushing already vulnerable populations closer to extinction. This ethical dilemma has led to legal protections for many predators, further discouraging their consumption. Our respect for the natural world and the role of predators in maintaining ecological balance have shaped our dietary practices, steering us away from consuming these magnificent creatures. So, why do we rarely feast on the beasts of prey? The reasons are multifaceted, ranging from health risks and biological inefficiencies to cultural taboos and ethical considerations. Predators are at the top of the food chain, accumulating toxins and presenting significant hunting challenges. Their meat is often tougher and less palatable, and the health risks are substantial. Cultural factors also play a crucial role. Many societies revere predators, seeing them as symbols of strength and independence. However, there are exceptions. In some cultures, certain predators like sharks and alligators are considered delicacies. In conclusion, while the idea of eating carnivores might sound adventurous, the reality is fraught with risks and challenges. So the next time you're tempted by the idea of a lion steak, remember the many reasons why it's best left off the menu.